Hey guys, what is going on? It is Chris here once again. We are looking ahead to week 3 of the NFL on Fanduel. Hopefully you guys all did good on week 2. As normal, if you guys go on to like the video, leave a like, I appreciate it, and also hit that sub button as well. We got NBA just around the corner, and if you guys are new here, NBA is definitely my best sport, so definitely you guys are going to want to watch and stay around for that. Like I said, we do breakdown videos just like we do for NFL, but we're going to be breaking down the NBA main slate almost every single day for you, so definitely stick around for that one. And what else? Like I said, we still got NFL going on, $35 for the month or just $10 for a week pass if you guys want to try it out for FanDuel. And also we have the NBA coming around. Like I said, it's preseason starts on the 3rd of October, so just about a week and a half out. But yeah, like I said, the rest of September is going to be $290 for the season pass. Once September ends, it's going to go up to $350. You guys will be saving about $60 if you guys do the season pass. And like I said, season pass, you get like everything. You get all the lineups. We're going to be doing NBA preseason. You're going to be getting that. You're going to get the CSV lineups as well. That's for single game, so that's good for tournaments, and also you're going to get the main slate as well. So you're getting a ton of value for sure. So as normal, if you guys are interested in either sport, all you need to do is hit us up on our Twitter. That will be down there below. Just message us and we'll get you guys all set up. So anyway, with that out of the way, I went down and just picked a lot of players out of all the games for the main slate. Instead of going through each game, we're just going to pick my player pool. It's really big right now because I wanted to add some GPP guys here for you. So anyway, let's start with the quarterbacks here. So obviously, your main cashy guys is going to be Patty Mahomes and Kyler Murray. I think this KC Charger game stays relatively close. I don't know why that popped up. That's weird. But anyway, I don't mind Patty. I'd give him the slight edge to Kyler. Kyler's looking pretty good, but I mean, if they get up early against Jacksonville, I don't know, man. They might just slow it down a little bit. So probably Mahomes, but honestly, I would go down just a little bit to Russell Wilson at 8,400. He's going to be throwing a lot here against Minnesota. I think Minnesota can stay in this one relatively close because they're going to have to, especially if Cook can't play. They're going to have to be throwing the ball like crazy. So don't mind that one. Ryan Tannehill's an okay GPP option. He hasn't been doing a ton, but the only reason why I mention him is because of how many pass attempts he's had. 35 and 40, I love that. 347 passing yards against Seattle last time out. Probably going to get you around 260, 270, hopefully 2 touchdowns. So he's an all right option at probably lower ownership. Tom Brady against the Rams, he's probably going to get at least 2 to 3 touchdowns here in a close game. So, probably going to get you about 23 to 25 fantasy points here. Daniel Jones, a lot of people have been talking about him. Solid option against Atlanta, as we know Atlanta's not that good of a defense. And another game that should be the ball should be thrown quite a bit. Saquon's not 100% back yet, as you see, 37 and 32 passing attempts for him. So I think a lot of people may go that way. Definitely one of my mid-range favorite guys. Kirk Cousins is not bad at all. Then you got Stafford, another guy that I think is going to air it out. Ryan, I'd rather go Jones over Ryan. And then my 2 GPP guys is Jacoby Brissett and Terrence Lawrence. So I'm going to put in Jacoby Brissett here because they're going to be behind against the Raiders. He threw 40 times against the Bills. Didn't do crap with it. Had 169 yards. But like I said, if he threw 40 times here against Buffalo, who knows? I mean, they're going to have to throw quite a bit here against the Raiders, so he might get you maybe 20, 24 at very cheap at 6-7. And then another guy, like I said, Trevor Lawrence, they're going to be facing a juggernaut offense of Arizona. Their defense is not too bad, but another guy that's going to have to throw the ball a ton here. Hasn't looked too good early on, but like I said, those 2 guys are your GPP plays. So Daniel Jones, probably, like I said, I like him at mid-range. Kirk Cousins, Wilson, Kyler Murray, those are your main guys, and like I said, obviously Brady and Stafford as well. Moving on to the running back position here, I don't have a ton early on. I like Nick Chubb's here just because they may be up early, so they might run the clock here. Chubbs might get a touchdown, maybe about 15 to 18. If you want to go that way, then you got Harris against Cincinnati. Obviously, Cincinnati not too great. And hopefully Pittsburgh's up in this one, because if they are, then Harris should be able to run the ball a little bit. Only ran for 10 times, but like I said, that's because they were down, obviously, against Las Vegas. So probably around 18 to 20 rushing attempts. So Are those two must plays? Definitely not. I'll have to look a little bit more, but I mean they're okay plays. Definitely need a little bit more research on the running backs, and also with the injuries, hopefully need a little bit more news. I don't mind Mike Davis here. Like I said, taking on the Giants, they're going to have to run the ball a little bit, but also 3 and 7 receptions, so 10 receptions in the last 2 games, which not bad for Mike Davis. So definitely on DK, not bad. Don't know his price over there, but don't mind looking at him. He might get you, around anywhere from like 11 to 13. That's kind of what you're hoping for. So at 5'7", a definitely guy that you can look at. And another guy that I don't mind in a GPP is Peyton Barber here. Kenyon Drake's going to be the main back, but he doesn't really run the ball a lot. He's more of obviously a receiving back. And if Raiders are going to be up, which I think they're going to be, then we're probably not going to use Drake too much in the running game, and they're just going to run the clock out with Peyton Barber, and that's kind of how you saw there against Pittsburgh. So, and also Barber, should be able to get that goal line touches as well, hopefully. So, who knows, man? Maybe he sneaks in a touchdown, get you 9 or 10 fancy points at $5,600. That is obviously a GPP play. Moving on to the wide receiver, dang, we have a ton of them here. So, obviously, you got to add some of the main guys in these stacks. You got Tyreek Hill, so obviously pair him with Mahomes, Ridley, Cooper Kupp. Like I said, if you're doing that, pair him with your quarterbacks. And then obviously I got a lot from that Seattle game. Lockett, Metcalf. Metcalf could have one of those games here. People may go to Tyler here at 8K, but I wouldn't be surprised if Lockett had a breakout game here. Justin Jefferson, Adam Thielen. Those guys are pretty good options as well. If you want to go a little bit cheaper here with KJ Osborne, might get a little bit of ownership at 5,100, very cheap. Targets are amazing, so a guy that probably going to be in a lot of lineups here at $5,100. And then I added just a couple of those Pittsburgh guys because Cincinnati, who knows, maybe they keep it close. Maybe Juju you can put in there, or Claypool, just GPPs only. And then the Tampa Bay guys, Rams have a pretty good defense, but if this one's going to stay close, should be a throwing game, obviously. So maybe put in one of those guys, and obviously Antonio Brown's out, so there you go. And then over on the Giants, we can go this way with Shepard if you want to. Maybe Slayton gets into it as well. And then, like I said, cheaper end on the Rams, you got Robert Woods. If you think maybe Jacksonville stays in it, Shemolt or Marvin Jones as well for Jacksonville and GPPs. Same thing with Miami, GPP only, Waddle and Parker. If Brissett's going to throw that much against Vegas, maybe one of them gets a half-decent play. And then a lot of people have been talking about him, especially in season-long, Cordell Patterson. Running back, obviously, wide receiver, running back kind of combo there. So another guy that is in a half-decent spot, and they'll probably use him a lot here against the Giants at 5,900. Moving over to the tight ends, not a lot of them that I'm looking at so far. Like I said, I'll have to do a second run at it, but this is what I got. Kelsey's going to be your main guy. Darren Waller, like I said, I like him. I'm a little hesitant, though, if they're up. Who knows what happens, but if he gets a touchdown, maybe 13 to 15. You got Gronk. I don't really love him. I think he's going to be chalky just because he's been absolutely killing it, but just got to add him in there. And then another guy that I saw was Kyle Pitts here against Atlanta. Targets are looking pretty good the last 2 games. Who was the other guy? I think there was one more guy that I missed. Wasn't it for Seattle? I think it was for Seattle. Shoot. Let me go see if I missed it. My bad. I thought I added him. No, it wasn't. It was Tyler Higbee. There we go. Tyler Higbee. All right, there we go. Tyler Higbee for the Rams. Had 6 targets, only had 1 against Indiana, but another guy at 5'5". If you just desperately need somebody, maybe he gets you, 8 or 9 fancy points, maybe gets a touchdown. But, like I said, that's just it desperately if you need it. And on the defenses, it's just the main guys, Raiders, Broncos, and the Bills here. I was going to mention maybe Denver, look at Gordon or Williams over there. I don't know, man. Like they split over there, so I don't really know. I don't really want to touch it. Some people are going Lamar Jackson. I don't know if you really need to go that way with all these other guys out there. Like I said, I forgot to mention like A.J. Brown or Julio Jones. Brown has been getting good targets, but he just hasn't been getting catching a ton of them. Like I said, Bill's defense half decent. I don't know, man. Heineke's looking half decent over there, so maybe he surprises some of us. I think that's mostly it. Like I said, you can look at Arizona defense if you want. Maybe Pittsburgh defense against Cincinnati. They could get a couple sacks against them. But that's mostly it. Like I said, you got a lot of combos out there. Should be some really high scores out there this upcoming week. So, like I said, you got that Minnesota game, Ram game, obviously Arizona. Got that Giants game. That could be who knows who does any who knows who is the surprise people in that one. Obviously Kansas City. I didn't really mention a ton of Chargers in this one. I don't know. I'm not really feeling it. Obviously Austin Eckler and Mike Williams, those are the two main guys I'd be looking at. You can look at Keenan Allen as well, but those two are the main that I would be looking at in that one. Cleveland, I guess maybe look at Odell, but I don't know how much they're really going to run the dude. So that's kind of the main guys that we're looking at here. Once again, guys, thanks for watching. If you guys have any questions, let me know. And like I said, if you guys want to get in on NFL 35 for the month, $10 for just the week pass. And like I said, NBA $290 for the season. That special ends on October 1st. So once that October 1st comes, it's going to go back up to $350 for the season. So definitely get locked in on that. Like I said, NBA is definitely our best sport. We've won over $600,000 on the NBA. If you guys want proof, like I said, I have a ton of screenshots, ton of videos I can show you guys if you guys want to go back. We were winning a ton. So hopefully we get back at it here in this NBA season. Like I said, preseason starts October 3rd and the regular on October 19th. So definitely excited for it. So to get in on either one of those, check us out on our Twitter. All you need to do is, go down there in the comment section and, type in our Twitter and message us on there, and we'll get you guys all set up on either one. So that is mostly it. Also, if you guys want to do college football, love to join you. If you guys see this before the Saturday slate, we are 6-1 so far on college football for Fanduel. So why not come join us? I think tomorrow's only gonna be like a $5 day pass. So it's $5, right? Come join us. You get 2 slates tomorrow. You get the main slate, and then you get the late slate. So 2 slates for $5 is pretty dang cheap. So anyways, that is it. Once again, thanks for watching, guys. I appreciate it. And we'll see you guys a little bit later on.